Husbands, would you leave your wife if she went from fit to obese? Oftentimes it's not obesity, but the effects of obesity. 10 years into our marriage, Julia and I each had gained a lot of weight. It was a combination of things: pregnancy, work, bad habits, poor nutrition. Our lives were pretty good otherwise. Kids were growing up. We were settled financially and career-wise. We had a good relationship and got along well. When a convenience store opened near us, we'd walk down together and giddily purchase junk snacks and drinks. Then we'd get home and enjoy our Nutter Butters and Hostess cakes together. Great, huh? We got fatter and fatter, and our obesity weighed down our marriage, pun intended. Our lovemaking lives dwindled directly due to obesity. First of all, it caused problems for me to perform. We also had poor self-body image, and to be perfectly frank, obesity affected our sexual attraction for each other. I would never consider leaving Julia for any reason. Certainly, I didn't marry her just for beauty or lovemaking. However, was our marriage the best it could be? Not at that time. Finally, one evening, Julia told me she was going to pursue bariatric surgery. She had talked about it over the years, but I discouraged it. I had heard of 4 complications and was afraid. I told her that she was fine the way she was, but that night she was determined and committed, so I told her I'd support her in her decision. At the same time, I also made a lifestyle decision to lose weight on my own, so we both set out on the journey together. Julia started her program and then had the surgery right before the pandemic. Afterwards, we planned our meals together and encouraged each other to exercise. I started doing more of the food prep. For the first few weeks, I made her special bariatric diet foods. Over the next 9 months, we both lost an extraordinary amount of weight. Julia lost around 45% of her weight, and I lost around 30%. This was around the beginning of the pandemic. Later on, Julia would say hi to friends and they wouldn't recognize her at all. Losing weight had a substantial effect, especially on our marriage. We both felt healthier and had more energy. We looked better in clothes and had a good time shopping together for a new wardrobe. We styled and groomed ourselves with an eye towards seducing the other. We were more flirtatious with each other. With better self-body image and health, our lovemaking life improved in quantity and quality. Yes, a husband should stick with his wife for better or for worse. I absolutely would, and I expect Julia to do the same. However, that doesn't mean you should just acquiesce for worse when you can work together for better.